I am proud to present to you the drama play of Grade 1 STEM of Apollonia Samson National High School, school year 2022 to 2023, entitled A Chaperone by Wilfrido Ma Guerrero. Now, sit back and relax and let the show begin. When the curtain rises, Don Francisco, about 16, is seen sitting on the sofa, smoking a cigar. He is wearing a nice lounge robe. Presenting the working, his 20-year-old son, good-looking and well-dressed. He enters. He wants to ask something from his father. But before he gathers enough courage, he maneuvers about the stage and clears his throat several times before he finally approaches his father.
Ahem. Father, what? Father, again? Father, well, you see, it's like this, like what? It's not easy to explain, Father. If it's not easy to explain, then come back and prove the paper. Better now, Father, it's about money. Money! What money? Well, you see, I am busy. I need money. Need money. Aren't you working already? Yes, Father, but it isn't enough. It isn't enough? How much are you earning? 800, Father. Ha! 800! Why, you're earning almost as much as your father. You don't understand, Father. I don't understand. Please don't misunderstand me, Father. Aba! You just said, I don't understand means I'm not capable of understanding. And now you say, please don't misunderstand means I'm capable of understanding pala. Make up your mind, Robertine. Well, you see, Father, is what I'm driving is, I want my old allowance back. Ha! Diablos, you want your old allowance back. You're working, you're earning 800, and you don't pay a single centavo for your work, and you're boarding here in my house, and now you want your old allowance back? I have so many expenses, Father. How much have you got saved up in the bank? How can I save up anything? So you have nothing in the bank. What kind of gifts do you give your girlfriend? Flowers? 20 or 30 peso flowers? Look at me in the eyes, boy. Que hombre este. When I was courting your mother, I only used to give her money or balut.
Senora Petra, about 55, Francisco's wife, enters and catches Francisco's last word.
Yes, I remember quite well how your father used to give me money or balut. I still remember what my mother used to say.
son of ours is working and earning 800. And on top of that, he isn't even giving a single centavo for his board and lodging in my house, and he wants his whole allowance back. Where in the world have you ever heard such a thing?
Francisco, I think they know a place where children work and didn't give their parents money and still ask for their allowance.
Oh, really? Where?
Where do you think it would be? Of course, in the Philippines.
Aba! How ilustrada you are, Petra.
Robertine, you're not going to get any centavo.
But, Mother!
But what? If you don't have money to ride the taxi, then take a jeepney.
A jeepney to visit a girl? Ay!
I what? Francisco?
Oh my God, you're not me?
No, I'm calling the servant.
The Montres with the servant having the same name as the owner of the house.
I'm going to kick him out soon. He broke your plate again.
My plate? He didn't broke your plate, Nena's or Robertine's, but no, he only broke my plates.
Francisco, the servant, enters the scene. He is a dark, taunting boy. He looks foolish, and he really is. He has his mouth open all the time.
Apa senyora?
Did you make the sign I told you yesterday?
The one you told me to make?
Yes.
The one you told me to write? Wanted muchacho.
Okay, stupido! Hala, go out and make it immediately.
I've been thinking, where is Nena?
Asleep in her room.
At this hour is 11 o'clock.
Anyhow, Francisco, it's Sunday.
Sunday, has she heard Mass?
I think she didn't know.
I suppose she went to the party last night without a chaperone.
It was the first time.
I hope nothing happened.
What could have happened? We already discussed this yesterday, Francisco.
Just imagine a Filipino girl going to a party and chaperone.
After all, Nena didn't go alone with Fred. She went with Lolita and the team.
Ah, yes, yes. Those two girls. Ever since they have arrived from abroad, they have been teaching our daughter all the wrong things they learned from those places.
Wrong things? I exaggerate, Francisco. Are you through with that so soon?
Opo, senyora. I finished it last night.
Last night?
Opo, but I forgot where I placed it.
Stupido yung tao to. Let me see it. Wanted out of traffic. Okay. Hanging it out at the door. I said outside, not inside.
I, Francisco, he had to be my namesake.
As I was saying,
Uh,
Francisco, why are you still here? Go to the kitchen.
you were saying, Petra?
As I was saying, I think you're being unfair to our daughter Nena.
Ah, Petra, my dear, virtue is patience.
But anyhow, chaperoning is rather old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned, maybe, but in some other civilized countries,
Isn't the Philippines civilized?
in some ways it is, and in some ways, maybe much it is uncivilized.
Hi, Francisco. If only Saturnino Balagtas, our great patriot, could hear you now.
Where did you even get the idea that Balagtas's first name is Saturnino? What you meant was Francisco.
Que Saturnino, que Balagtas, they both end with O.
Yes, and that's why when you call out my name, Francisco the Muchacho rushes in.
Anyhow, what I'm trying to say is, you're being unfair for women because they can take care of themselves.
Are you sure?
Especially if they receive an education. instance, our daughter Nena is in her senior year in University of Santo Tomas. She's even taking home economics degree.
I suppose that makes her immune to any moral faults.
Any moral faults? I exaggerate, Francisco. No. What I mean is our daughter Nena is more enlightened and better educated to take care of herself.
Hi, Petra. You don't see the point. Every education, even at a university's education, after all the letter of alphabets in a graduate's name, AB, BSE, LLB, PhD, is not moral education. Training the mind is not training the heart.
But if the mind is trained, isn't the heart will be ruled by the mind?
No, Petra. If the person is an intellectual, it doesn't ipso facto make them moral.
If facto, that's very deep naman to me, Francisco.
Yes, very deep. Our daughter will be in deep waters if you don't watch out.
Ay, you're so apprehensive, Francisco.
Hindi ba kami sinyara?
Hindi, punyeta.
Oy, you!
Ako, senyorita.
I am married to the senora, therefore I am the senor. Do you understand?
Senyorita.
I'm going to be changing your name from now on. You shall be called Francis.
Francisco?
Yes, Francis.
Why not Paco, senyor? Or Paco, or Francis Kid?
Because I don't want to. Now get out!
After the servant goes out, Robertine comes in.
Father, I couldn't get a taxi. Your mother told me to get it. But I couldn't get it. Now, visiting this girl at this time, it's 11 o'clock. She called me up and she says, it's very important. I must be right away. Roberti, you went to the party last night. Yes, Father, with Leo. With Leo. Did you come to the party and chaperone?
Does Robertine also need a chaperone?
I'm not talking about Robertine. I'm talking about the girl he took out!
Well, if you're going to lose your temper, I might as well be in the kitchen.
Yes, Father. Yes, what? I took Leah to the party alone. You young modern people, don't you realize that in my time when I was skirting your mother, her father, her mother, her 3 sisters, her younger brother, 5 distant cousins, and 2 relatives, along with her grandmother, sat in the sala with us.
But why so many, Father?
Because in those days, we were more careful about a women's reputation. But in those days, don't tell me those days were different. Outward things changed, like the men's dresses and also the women's. But also, you cannot change the fact that the heart remains the same.
But in other countries, Father.
There you go again, in other countries. Our country is different, my son. Our traditions, our climate, our innate psychology, all of those makes our country and its people different from all of those foreigners.
But my girlfriend has studied abroad. Columbia University pa. She learned and adapted different customs, mannerisms, and traditions that this is different from ours.
Francisquito, Paquito!
Yes, senyor.
Somebody is knocking at the door and go see it, and do tell them to see. Go!
After the servant goes out, Robertine and Francisco go to their own groups. Presenting the servant, he comes in, followed by Pablo. He is a fat, white fellow. He looks good and all dressed up, wears a tie and everything. He also smokes a cigar. Pablo and the servant stare at each other, and the servant open-mouthed as usual.
What do you want? What do I? Haven't you got any manners?
I said, who do you want to be?
What do you speak more clearly?
What should I do to the owner of the house?
Well, who is the owner of the house?
The senora, of course.
Why? Is she a widow? Then tell her, senora, that I want to see her.
Which senora?
Well, how many senyoras do you have in this room?
There's Senora Petra, there's Senora...
Gago! Kung Senora Petra din.
Opo, sit down. There's some cigars.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I saw that sign at the door.
Yes, why?
It says wanted a muchacho.
Yes. But are they any chance for you to check?
You flatter me, senora. A girl told me that I'm very
Really? That is very interesting.
well, a woman sometimes called sweet as eyes.
Do you mind if
Of course I don't mind. Go ahead and ask any questions.
Do you mind if I ask questions?
I'm applying.
Try for what?
I'm applying for the job.
Job? What job?
That.
Oh, you mean
Yes, that's what I mean.
you wanted to be a cat?
Yes.
Oh, for a minute, I mistook you for being a Casindero or a Mugiapo.
That's right. I don't look like a muchacho or mayordomo. My mother would always say that I would amount to something. Confidentially, my mother wanted me to marry one of the president's daughters.
President's daughter? You mean President of the Philippines?
Yes, why not? Is there anything wrong with that?
What can you do?
I can wash the house when you're out, accompany the children if you have any, say, to movies or parties or
What?
I can do many other things. I can even sing. Apolonio!
Okay, enough with your accomplishments in life. What's your name?
Well, I was baptized Marcelino, but my mother told me Pablo because I remind her of her younger brother who spent 2 years in jail. Yeah. But my friends, my intimate friends call me Paul.
Okay, I will give you 80 pesos for including lodging and board.
I'll take the job.
You can start by washing the dishes.
The dishes? But it's time for lunch. Having dishes for lunch has been washed yet?
No, because your servant Francisco always put the plate. That's why I told him not to wash them yet.
I wish I'd come after the dishes have been washed.
Okay, you can ask Francisco for the instructions.
Petra goes out. Pablo lights his cigar and throughout the following scenes, he drops others everywhere. And then Don Francisco enters.
Oh, good morning.
What is
So, have you gotten some sort of business or business?
Oh, this is of sorts. So that's good. That's a nice lunch around your wedding, no?
Oh, you like it?
Yes, and I started employed by stacking up one point.
Then, imitation is the simplest form of flattery.
Of course, mine will be more expensive.
Undoubtedly, you must be a man of means.
A man of means? What do you mean a man of means? Well, sort of. I wonder what's the name Francisco.
Francis. I am Francis.
You're Francisco?
Yes.
Well, if you're Francisco, the senor told me to ask for instructions.
Instruction. What kind of instruction?
Well, I suppose she meant the dishes for washing dishes, and some sort of thing.
Some sort of thing washing dishes. What do you mean?
Aren't you the servant here?
Ha! Servant! I am the owner of this house!
The owner? Excuse me, I suppose he's the way to the kitchen.
Petra enters and arranges the shirt. Nena comes in.
So, when the rest of the movie finished, probably your brother birthday.
Oh, so you're awake at last. Have you home breakfast?
Breakfast? With a snare phone?
How was the party?
So.
Well, burn all your cigars here, breakfast.
I don't know. I already put half a dozen over there.
Have a dozen. Why? I've only smoked one so far.
I know.
I'm wondering.
I'm still sleeping.
Hey, wait a minute, Nena. Sit down.
What is it, Father?
So you went to the party last night alone without a chaperone.
Francisco naman, we already discussed this yesterday.
I hope this is the first and last time you go to a party with a chaperone.
There's nothing wrong, Father. After all, I'm an educated girl. Yes, Francisco. Can't you see? Our daughter Nana is educated.
Can you get a taxi? No one.
Taxi? Didn't I told you to take a drink?
Anyhow, I met Fred's mother this afternoon.
Fred's mother?
Yes, Martini's taxi station.
What are you doing at the taxi station?
Trying to get a taxi to Fred, I suppose. Anyhow, Fred's mother,
What about her?
she said she was coming today.
What for?
She didn't tell me. Fred's mother, do you mean that young lad that Nina went with the party last night? Yes, father.
Did she say when she was coming?
No, but she seemed sore at me. And also you, father. At me. Yes, she said.
Pero Father, keep on what you say.
Ha! Chico Bitico. Yes. Did she say Don Tico at least? She simply said Tico. Aba, dinner served! Hey! Don't shout that loud! Who's he, mother?
Our new mayordomo.
Mayor what?
He's the new servant.
They all go out, but Nena lingers for a while, and there's an expression of worry on her face. Then she exits. Pablo and the servants come to the school.
Boy! What do you mean, boy? My name is Pablo and you may call me Paul.
My name is Francisco. The senor called me Paquito. But I had another amo who used to call me Frankie.
What do you want?
The senora wants you at the dining room.
What for?
To serve the dishes.
Well, that's your job. I'm not a muchacho, I'm a mayordomo.
Did you answer the sign at the window?
Guess what?
So you're a muchacho like me.
I want you to understand that I'm not a muchacho.
Huh? But you look like gone muchacho to me.
But that means using that word again, please.
Che, Plado.
Hey, you two! Can't you see we're already eating?
Pablo is sitting crossing the corridor. When Pablo enters first, to cover his face, followed by Doña Dolores, a small yet arrogant woman of 40, wearing a Filipiniana dress, but she has more jewelry on her body than in Concha. Her 20-year-old son, Fred, is always at her back. Fred is a good-looking guy, yet he is so dumb. And as dumb-looking, nobody would believe it. But at least he is cute. Pablo is still trying to hide his face.
Where's Doña Pedra?
She's eating. Sit down.
Call the senora and mind your own business. Wait a second. So it's you. You, working here? How much are you earning?
Guess what?
After treating you so well at home as a muchacho, now you think to work here without leaving me a
Look.
farewell note?
What do you mean? I'm not a muchacho, I'm a mayordomo.
Mayordomo, mayordomo!
they're a bit like
Certainly not. It's the spitting image of my third husband. Do sit down. I rather read.
what can we do for you?
Ask him. Fred, what is it?
Ask her.
Speak up, my son!
Your son? Your son? Well, you and your daughter Nella have designs on my son? Well, you will be.
Call Nena! Nena! Nena!
What is it, huh? I'd rather read.
If you excuse me, I am going to see
I will sit down to touch up his mother.
Dinner, sir. For you, senor.
This dish is Chinese, and this is a Chinese delicacy. It's named after the name. It's made from King Shing Chong Shao Hai, and it's from a boiled pork and wrapped and it's also on chum.
Shumai.
Never heard such a thing.
Fred tries to sit down too, but his mother yanks him out of the chair. Nena, wearing a dress, comes in, followed by her brother, Wilfrido.
Nena, my dear, this lad wants to speak.
Tell her.
For what?
What is it making questions?
What's all this mystery about?
My son and your daughter?
They went to the party last night, didn't they?
Of course they went to the party last night, but how did it go?
Does your son have a car? Maybe they went to his car.
Of course. My son has a car. And it's all paid for. But that isn't the point.
What's the point of this?
That's what it takes to find out. What is it, Nana? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing, mother. Nothing? Huh. A girl going to a party alone and nothing happened? You know nothing happened. How dare you shout at me?
Nena, don't do to my mother like that.
Bobo, stupido, standing there like a statue.
Statue? What statue?
The statue of a dumbbell. Dumbbell.
Gaga,
Hey, you don't stop calling my sister names.
you started it.
Shut up, friend. Why do you allow your daughter to go out alone? Didn't your son ask your daughter to go for a party?
Nena insisted there's nothing wrong, but my intuition told me it might be wrong.
Shut up, Fred.
Why, Mama?
Why do you allow your daughter to go out alone with my respectable son? What's so respectable about him? People saw them come and go unchaperoned. Yes, unchaperoned. Imagine a girl going to a party unchaperoned.
He was with my daughter, wasn't
Unfortunate.
he? And so, if your son was with my daughter, what could have possibly happened?
People gossip. They come and go to the party. But how?
tell me you came here causing all this rumpus in my house when nothing, absolutely nothing happened?
Because I have to be very careful of my beloved son.
Very careful of your beloved son. Your beloved son? Your son! He is very stupid!
My son is stupid? Yes, definitely.
As stupid as you are!
As me? And positively.
This is your fault, Nena.
What do you mean my fault, dumbbell?
If I weren't a gentleman, you slap your feet.
I slap it even harder if my mom says, I'm a gentleman of times, huh?
Don't you dare touch your son. You can have that human jellyfish coming here to say what might have happened. Check, I never saw such people.
You mind your own business and tell your son to stop looking dumb! Get out of here before I call the police!
Mama, the police! The police, Mama!
We're going, check. Paul! Paul!
Who's fault?
Our new servant.
That's the Francisco.
Don't escort these people.
Roughly, Paul, roughly!
Pinyala, I suppose you enticed little Chato to come here.
What the muchachos? I'm a Maradona. Also, you also gave me 50 pesos a month. She used to give me 8 pesos.
80 a month? Where would they get that much? Dolores, Doña Dolores, Doleo, Dolores, with a benza. Check!
The family went back to eat their food at the table.
That's what Nena did for going to a party on Chaperone.
You know, as I was saying,
How could they know that Dolores would make such a fuss?
you want me to break Fred's neck? Huh? You should have done that when he was here. Your muscles are getting hardy in its reflexes, my son.
Don't cry, Nena. It's over. Making all that fuss for nothing. The truth is, I quarreled with Pedro in the food and left him. Left him? Where did you know? I came home with Luding and Lolita. His mother had been trying to interest me in her son. That's why
Yeah. Stop crying now. Take your food, go to your room, and let this be a lesson for you.
Check. Roberti, finish your food.
Incidentally, Roberti, you went to the party with me yesterday. Yes, Father. Something happened? Last night, yes. I think there's nothing much happened last night.
You think?
Senora, I already has escorted them. What do I do now?
You may watch more dishes.
Come on.
Hey, you! When did you get those cigars? Wow.
What I gave it to her.
Who?
Francis, Senora.
Francis. Ah, yes. So, Mayordomo smokes owner's cigar. Owner kicks Mayordomo out!
Hoy! Just go! Bobo, yaman!
Go back to the kitchen, Francis.
Am I still the secretary, Senora?
I suppose we have to bear it for a while.
I don't put sign anymore. Wanted chato.
No, instead, like, wanted a chaperone.
Reverenda, I, mother of Neno, and chaperone her.
Here's that someone is knocking at the door.
Francis! Francis!
Apa, Senora?
Puñeta! Someone is knocking at the door!
What is it, Senor? Where is your team?
Roberti, who's that old man at the door?
I think that's Ia's father.
I think he's holding something.
He's holding a gun, Senora! Roberting!
We need two chaperones!
This is One Man A Chaperone by April Stem. Christopher C. Asherto II as Don Francisco.
Marvis Jane S. Quaresma as Doña Petra.
Ashley Kate C. Asherto as Nen.
Christian Jake Agante as Robertine.
Mary Olive Rodriguez as Doña Dolores.
Andrew Andy Reyes as Fred.
I'm Brian and Tabitha as a servant.
And Percival Ross as Pablo.
Jefferson Villapano as Don Cruz.
Nasha Andrea Magalao as your narrator.